Welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Today me and Brenda have came back down to West Virginia and we are going to do the Seneca Creek Trail. This is an out and back, really pretty, goes alongside a creek, has some awesome campsites. We're going to camp along the way. Come along with us and enjoy our adventure. So guys, we're currently about 1.5 miles to 2 miles in. The creek is running alongside of the trail now, so you constantly get to hear the creek running, the birds are chirping. It's really beautiful out here. But I did forget, about the first mile, it's like a green tunnel just straight in. It's just nice overlay of the forest, nice trail in, but it is very rocky. So keep that in mind. Alright guys, so we found our campsite for the night. This is just past Judy Springs. It's a beautiful campsite. As you can see, the rhododendrons are blooming. We have the creek here. You can listen to the flow from over there. Absolutely beautiful. We got a fire pit. We have rock chairs if we wanted them, but we actually brought our chairs, so we don't need those. Got a little bit of firewood here already for us. And I am actually going to go somewhere over in here in the rhododendrons and put my hammock. Brenda's starting to put hers up there. I will show you camp as soon as we get done setting up. Alright guys, so camp is all set up for the night. We got our hammocks up. The one thing I want to say is, where else can you have flower petals all up and under your hammock where you're sleeping at your campsite? I think we both have some flower petals at each one of them. It like boiled and it just, yeah, got going. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, so dinner is done. We decided to go with the famous ramen bombs for our dinner tonight. Brenda, what is yours?
Shrimp with cheesy mashed potatoes.
There you go, a shrimp ramen bomb with cheesy mashed potatoes. I am having chicken ramen with cheesy mashed potatoes and teriyaki chicken, dehydrated chicken.
Ooh,
and it is super good. I have more of it if you decide you want any for your next ramen bomb. I think we're doing a lot of ramen bombs this weekend with different variations. But we are going to sit around, enjoy our dinner, listen to the water, and just hang out and chill. So we will talk to you guys later. You get enough mashed potatoes?
I don't like it to be so thick that it's like,
Yeah, me either. Alright guys, so for the last probably hour and a half, poor Brenda has fought with the fire and tried to get it to go. And we got a little fire going, but it's not doing that much. It's enough to keep the bugs away.
yeah.
But this has been a really enjoyable day. It was a nice hike back here. We got a beautiful campsite. Could not ask for anything better. Had a wonderful dinner of ramen bombs. And we've just sat around and chit-chatted and just enjoyed the quiet afternoon. Today, there hasn't been that many people go by. I mean, it is really like it's just us out here. So, we are probably going to pack it in here in just a little bit though. So we're going to tell you guys good night here, and then we will see you fine people in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. So that was pretty awesome. Just over there was a buck. He's still up on that hillside, and there's a couple does up there with him. But he let us get pretty close to him, and we got to film him pretty good. Hopefully you can see him in the clips. It's pretty dark, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to or not. But that was awesome. That was probably the closest I've ever gotten to a buck in the wild. Good morning, guys. So it is around 7 o'clock-ish.
6:45, 7, yeah.
We got up early this morning, even though we don't have a ton of miles to do. We got up early so that we could get them done before the rain starts later today.
Yeah.
So we are sitting here getting ready to have breakfast and coffee, the most important thing of the day. Brenda, how did you sleep?
Pretty good. Better than usual. Pretty good.
Nice. I was out. I got my hammock and I was gone for the night. Brenda had to wake me up this morning. But there is nothing better than waking up here in this campsite, listening to the water, and having a cup of coffee. So, I am going to get my coffee going. Then we're going to get packed up, get on the trail, and knock the rest of this trail out, and then get back to our campsite for tonight. Because this is going to be a two-nighter. We're not doing tons of miles, but wait till you see the campsite tonight. Hopefully, we get the one we want.
Yes.
All right, guys, so breakfast is over, coffee is over, and we are, as you can see, all packed up. Our campsite is cleaned up, just as beautiful as whenever we got here. Nothing's left behind. We've checked our trees to make sure we've got all of our straps and everything. Brenda, you ready to get down the trail?
I'm ready.
Let's see what else this trail has to offer. I can definitely tell why they call this area the scenic campground, because every campsite is definitely very scenic. You have beautiful views everywhere. We just ran across this one. This one would be a great one for a group campsite. You'd have plenty of room for tents, for hammocks, whatever. And look at that view. You got the creek running all along, a wall full of rhododendrons blooming. Some awesome chairs. You wouldn't need to bring your chairs, fire pit, and even a grill rack. How awesome is that? I mean, you could not get a more perfect campsite than this one. Let's keep going. Let's see what else this trail has to offer. guys, was that an amazing waterfall or what?
It was so beautiful. This
So-
trail is really cool. It's very easy to do if you're not an experienced hiker. A little bit of rocks, like I just tripped on one. But the waterfalls out here, there's just so many little ones, big ones. You can hear it all the way through the hike. It's fantastic.
And there is not a bad campsite in this place, I don't think.
No.
So pretty. So worth it. Oh! You almost got to see me face plant, but I saved myself.
Super real.
Behind me is the upper falls. Make sure that you don't mistake the twin falls for the upper falls. You have to go about a half a mile further down the trail, and it is absolutely beautiful. You do not want to miss this. But this is the end of the Seneca Creek Trail, so we are going to turn around, hike back, and hopefully get the campsite that we're wanting for tonight. Come along. Guys, so we made it to camp. We got the camp that we wanted. So excited. Let me show you around. We've started setting up, but we haven't got that far yet because we decided we're not putting our tarps on our hammocks right now. We just want to enjoy and bask in the beauty of this campsite. So Brenda is putting her hammock right here. Got some cute little chairs right here to look out over the creek. Nice fire pit. Total gear explosion. That's back there, but that is not what the best part is. Let me show you my spot. I got this beautiful waterfall to look at and listen to all night. So it is going to be a wonderful night, I'm sure. Brenda's starting to filter us some water. We're going to get some lunch going and just sit around and chill and enjoy this waterfall. All right, guys, so we're just sitting around having a little bit of lunch. Brenda, what'd you have?
I don't even remember. Tuna wraps.
She had tuna wraps and M&Ms. And I am having dehydrated barbecue tuna in a ramen bomb. This is going to be great. That dehydrated tuna works really well. But we went down there, we sat by the waterfall for a bit. We let our feet soak in the water, which felt amazing, but that water is ice cold, just so you know. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here and hang out for the next few hours and enjoy camp. We are here in Thunder now, so enjoying camp maybe under our tarps. But we're close enough together we can just yell across. And no one else is out here.
No.
Guys, just like the weather promised, we are getting rain. We have been lucky all weekend though, because it was supposed to rain quite a bit, and it is now Sunday night, and this is the first rain we've seen all weekend. I'm sure it'll be a muddy mess hiking out tomorrow, but for tonight, it's been good. Whew. I sure am glad I brought my Sunblessa headlamp, because this thing is bright, and there is going to be tons of huge puddles out there whenever I get ready to go to the restroom. But that being said, I just want to tell you guys to have a good night, and we will see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. So imagine waking up to that waterfall over there, or even listening to it all night long. That thing is so loud that we couldn't even tell if it was rain or if it was the waterfall. But I think it rained all night because it's still super wet out.
Yeah.
It's about 6:40 in the morning. We are going to get some coffee going and some breakfast here a little bit later, but for now I think we're just going to bask in enjoying our beautiful campsite.
Yeah.
How'd you sleep?
Okay.
I slept pretty good. It rained quite a bit, but after I got to sleep I was gone.
Yeah.
I just heard the waterfall and I didn't hear nothing else. Alright guys, so we had our coffee, we ate our breakfast, Brenda packed up everything, but as you can see we left our campsite just as beautiful and clean as we found it. That's one thing about down here, their campsites are very clean. You won't find a lot of trash in them or anything else. They keep them absolutely beautiful. All the hikers seem to respect that it's such a beautiful area, and the campers. So we are going to get on the trail this morning. On our way out, I'm going to show you Judy Springs because I didn't do a lot of filming there yesterday. And there's plenty of other shots that I didn't get on my way in. Let's get on the trail.
Hey guys, so just across the bridge, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a really cool bridge over there, is Judy Springs. There's some camping areas around here. They're beautiful, just like the ones that we were at. And you get this lovely waterfall that's back here and the creek. I mean, there's not a not good camping site here, but there's some ones that are like super, super nice, and this is definitely one of them.
Also, one of the best things about this trail is you follow right alongside the creek. That means you don't have to carry a ton of water and you can filter your water at any time. So we've basically just carried 1 liter and we could stop at any time and filter. So that is a very nice benefit. Alright guys, so just like that, we are back at the car, but there is some things that you need to know about this trail, and that is, there is 3 wonderful things, which is, you gotta walk alongside a creek all the way. There's tons of campsites that's absolutely beautiful, and you don't have to carry a lot of water. So you can filter almost anywhere you are at, as long as you are on the Seneca Creek Trail.
That's right.
But it has been an amazing, wonderful weekend. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you've enjoyed the video. Brenda, did you have a good time?
I had a good time.
So if you guys haven't already, go down and hit that like button. We really appreciate it. Make sure while you're there to go ahead and hit the subscribe. That way you can see all of our upcoming videos, and we will see you up the trail.
Bye.